Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at Hiya Toys DC Injustice Exquisite Mini Darkseid. Now, it's either the brand is either be called Hiya or Hiya, whatever you prefer, but for this channel, we call it Hiya. Okay, so this is the box that they come in. Very nice display box. On the top right here, we have our common warning for children under age of 3. There are choking hazards. On the bottom, bottom left, we have a picture of Darkseid. Across the bottom, we have DC Injustice 2 Darkseid nameplate. And here on the bottom right, we have the Hiya Toy logo. The top and bottom of the box just says DC Injustice 2 Darkseid. Each side of the box has the same print. It is the DC Injustice 2. In the back of the packaging, we have the DC Injustice 2 Darkseid at the top. Exquisite Mini is a new standard setting series for 1/18 scale, featuring super articulation action figures under Hiya Toys. Here is the social media, Twitter and Facebook, company information, UPC. We have Warner Brothers information here, and we have 2 product shots here at the bottom of the figure, which I want you to take a nice quick look at those arms. Looks fantastic, right? I'll put that to the test. And here we have the warning hazard for choking. And these are recommended for 15 years and above, more towards your adult collector. Let's go ahead and get them out of the box. Just have that insert for the beat up Daily Planet. It comes with almost all these figures, the best that I can tell. Here we have Darkseid in a clamshell. There's no tape, no ties, rubber bands. You just take them out of the package. So, here's what it looks like once you take the cover off. You can see the figure and all his accessories. So here is Darkseid. Let's try to get this to focus the best that we can here. This is actually a more larger figure than we're used to. We'll do a comparison with one of the other Injustice figures here shortly. So Darkseid is done more of a metallic purple and a dark, I'm going to say, it's definitely a unique color. It's like a dark silver, shiny silver. Dark, but it's not like shiny and traditional silver. It's like really dark. I don't know what that would be called. I'm not sure what that would be called, but maybe a darker grayish. But it is definitely shiny. If you can see that or nothing, see that or not on the video. Okay, so his head is on a ball joint. If I rotate 360, looks down just a tad bit, up a tad bit, and obviously side to side. Now, when we're talking about his arms are on the ball joint, rotate 360. Now, I did have to heat these up, they were stuck. There's no paint on the joints that I can tell. They're just stuck for some reason. So here's what I was talking about. You can't put his arms down. So that articulation right there is not what you get. Just so you know. And as you can hear that, it's just scary when it does that. They barely even move. See the joint there? This joint, for some reason, I don't know why, if you can see that, has a notch on there. It's like a half of a ball. And that limits the actual articulation. This one does not have that. But you can see that's it. Then the arm hits the side of the figure and you can't put it down any further. He does have bendable elbows. He's not very good at all for a range. Maybe barely anything. That's all you get. These two rotate here at the wrist. I'm sorry, at the elbow 360. Getting ahead of myself. It's a shame how disappointed I am in this. This looks like a very nice figure. The wrists do rotate 360 on both hands, but they're just, there's no other articulation. Here's some articulation here to the chest. He can go kind of up and down, a little bit side to side, and turn some. That's it. His other articulation here in his hips. He can bring his legs up. Pretty good for a big guy. That's about it for the split there. I'm not going to push it. He does have double jointed knees, but they're very tight. Even after me heating him up, it's hard to get him to function. I'm not going to force it. But these figures is going to be a hit and miss with demonstrating the articulation. But you can take a look and see you have your double joints. Getting them to work will take some work. His feet do turn 360 if you desire. There is a small joint in there. It doesn't work very much either. Not sure what's going on with that. But overall, it's a nice design, nice sculpt. Playability is not very good. You have him and his monkey arms here. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I've tried for a while because of the way that sculpt is. You go so forward and it hits that. So, if you are wondering how tall he is, let's see here. Probably gonna have to hold him up or something. Okay, this is how he compares to the other Injustice figures. He's quite, taller. Here he is with the G.I. Joe. Here he is with the Star Wars figure. Here he is with the Marauder Task Force figure. So he is quite larger than you would expect from a 1/18 scale figure. But due proportion, he is a larger character. The accessories comes with that black and purple metallic stand. So he doesn't come with a lot of accessories, but just a few. We'll take a look at them. You do come with those brackets. The HRI ones, whatever you want to call them. Simply go in here. I can some of these are tight and some of them are not. They can't even get that tolerance right. Sorry, that's my opinion. You think if you have a system and you produce the same thing over, how can the clearances be different? It just blows my mind how nothing's unison. He does have two alternate hands. These are open hands. He has two punching hands. Then he has a alternate head. His head is just mean, gritting his teeth. Red eyes. And that's how they compare. For price, these retail $19.99. But when they came out, they're, you know, anywhere could be up $24.99 or higher. But most of the time you see them, they're $19.99, $24.99. So, do I recommend it? Yeah, as a paperweight. He looks cool. You can put him on your desk, your display. And maybe saw his monkey arms, maybe just put him in a battle mode or position. But maybe set him in a chair. You could just sit pretty good. Maybe you can hide the arm, lack of articulation that way. But he's pretty cool. Playability is not very good. So it is what it is, I guess. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Wish you guys happy hunting if you're looking for this collectible or any other collectible. I wish you guys good luck, and thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next review.